It's a trap, you walked right into the hate. All over a new king that's face is just replaced. It's all the same, you still be ruled by force. And no matter who it is, they'll still carry on the torch. Just a lie, cheat, steal, half of what you make. Taxation is theft, it's time to vacate the state. Newsflash, all your cash is an IOU. From killers who really do steal from you. Inflation is a weapon used by every nation who says that they're saving the world through lies. That they disguise and pass off as bravery. Well, I got news, debt is slavery. It don't matter who's madder, a new master don't matter. When they both want the same, the state don't play no games. They got you trying to survive and put you on sides and ready to kill each other. That's conquer and divide. It's all for show, or for hyper control.
It's a fucking birthday boy.
And we're back with another episode of Buzz and Touch, but here with you on this Tuesday.
Listen to you trying not to sound drunk.
I'm trying. It ain't working.
I know. I hear it now. It's good for you. You're once a year drinking.
Yeah, so it's my birthday, and we're doing a show. I don't think we've ever done a show on my birthday before, but we're doing it today. And I'm drinking. I don't normally drink, because of the keto, but...
All topic shows will be delayed by 7 days. Mm-hmm. This is a shoot the shit cast. Mm-hmm. I really like that one I sent you earlier. What was it? The Tubbs Birthday Drunk Fest.
Yeah.
Drunkcast.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it. I'm glad we're doing this bullshit show today. Mm-hmm. Before we get started on the true bullshit, do we have some housekeeping to do?
I got a few shout-outs.
Okay, let's do those.
The one shout-out I have is to the Oddcast. 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 Created by the Odd Man Out. Mm-hmm. Over on Instagram. I believe he's on Facebook. Check it out. It's on iTunes. It's on Podbean. Shit's legit.
Yeah, check it out. Not only that, I gave him props. He gave us a great shout out on his last episode. I gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, we also got a shout out from Steve Kaminsky at the Baked Awake podcast.
Really?
Baked and Awake podcast. If I could do it without having a fucking stroke.
Yeah. Well.
Shout out to him. We're gonna figure something out with technology and further conversation to cast into his show. And talk about some Nazi stuff.
I talked about having a stroke, and I thought about that picture that that I showed you the other day. It was like, hey, anybody out there? I don't know exactly what you have to Google. I could probably Google it right now.
Yeah,
but basically,
I'm like stuck. Strap. Sorry. I'm strap stuck.
Oh shit!
Figure that out for me.
Second Amendment problems.
Yeah, no kidding. This is not good.
I got you.
All right, we good?
Hold on.
All right.
This fucking clip.
I know. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Thank you.
I didn't want you to be like,
yeah.
Just hold on, and then bang, like halfway through.
Nah,
shit.
It's not. This one is not racked, so we're good.
That's fine.
All right.
Safety.
Yes.
He may or may not be carrying 3 guns. There's 3 of us. You figure it out.
That's gonna go down there. That one.
Yeah.
Only that one though.
Oh, and to anybody that doesn't want to hear us shout out Instagram Live comments, I'm sorry. I'm going to shout out Instagram Live comments. So go ahead if you're on Instagram Live and talk. I'm going to hit it up. We're going to talk back and forth. We're just doing a drunken shitcast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're almost ready for that YouTubers.
Okay. This is the image. So I'll show Aaron for posterity. Mm-hmm. So supposedly this image was created. There's more images than this, but this is the only one you can.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, I thought it was mine.
No, it's.
There's this only image I could find, but there's more. But apparently, it's what you perceive when you're having a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right? So basically, the concept is when you're having a stroke, you can't actually you can see everything, but you can't identify what it is.
Okay.
Right. And this image is supposed to personify what it's like to have a stroke.
I don't know if you said it already, but what do you have to type in to go get that?
Wait.
So people out there can go see it?
I'm having a little trouble understanding what the fuck.
Exactly. Everything looks
so
familiar.
That's what it's like to have a stroke.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, it looks fuzzy, but what the fuck
everything,
is it?
Well, here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Everything looks familiar, but you can't tell what it is.
What do you type to see that?
Yeah, I get that.
I typed in what you see when having a stroke, and it's...
By looking at it the other day, I thought I was having a stroke.
It's the 6th image you'll find. All the other ones are about all the things you see when people are having a stroke.
I love that health book picture of the guy with the flat line half of the face.
Yeah, they have that curled down lip.
Yeah. You know how many times I was thrown out of Mr. Schmidt's health class for laughing at dumb shit like that?
Because you would see it and you would just laugh.
Send me on a giggle train.
Yeah, well, shit happens, right?
I just got on to the mirror of our Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel Smith, my dudes. What's up, my dude?
How are you supposed to not laugh at that?
That shit's funny. That shit's funny to me.
It is pretty funny.
Battle Bun Fitness on Instagram. Happy birthday, Tubbs.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out Battle Bun Fitness.
Thank you.
On Instagram. What's up, Buttercup? Whistling Woodsman says.
No,
racistly.
Oh. So, back to the housekeeping. Sorry, we went off track way.
Listen, man, if it's the first time you're listening to the podcast, then that's what we do. If not, they're back here because that's what they come back for.
I hope all you out there can smell the tequila on my breath.
I can. It's powerful.
Through the podcast,
Why? Sorry.
Bitch ass updates.
Fucking 99%.
Just, breathing it in right now. Like you're in your car driving and then the cop's going to pull, the alphabet boy's going to pull you over.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to fucking yeet.
Yeah.
Because you're listening to this podcast and the tequila smell has fucking infiltrated the car at this point.
Do you know the only way or the best way to tell a police officer that you're carrying a firearm during a traffic stop?
Put your hands up.
Bang, 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 bang. That's just jokes.
No one
ever really
before we
that.
keep going, shout out. We got Aaron in the Red on the show with us.
Aaron the Red, the tech guy he's got you guys can't see it, but it's an 8-foot tall fucking tripod with a GoPro 8.
Is that thing on?
We're getting ready.
On.
So
we are
getting
currently on my Facebook Live.
Oh, that's some serious shit right there.
I know. Check it out. Look at how far away we are. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's
Nobody's watching, but we're on.
That's some serious bird's eye view right there.
We should try to hook it up to our YouTube on this, and I'll read the podcast, like the password out loud.
Yeah, I can.
So everyone can fucking take our account.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, if this phone will ever fucking update the GoPro app, we'll be golden on that, but I mean, I can always stop it and do it on this if you want.
Nah, it's cool, man.
But yeah, so
we can do it.
Cheeky little
we have the technology.
Yes, we do.
It is possible.
So shout out to Battle Bun Fitness. Right?
Titties and kitties Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me one more time. Titties and kitties gram. They said hello.
Hi.
They have the two of my favorite things. Do you know what they are?
Are they cats and boobs?
Yes.
Yes.
Not cats with titties, but cats near or around someone's titties.
And boobs. Yes. I'll agree with that statement.
Stink Butt 69. Nice hat, y'all. Bundle of sticks.
I'll tip it.
Yeah.
Si, senor. Tip my hat to you.
Si, senor, si.
I'm leaving that terrible Spanish thing, too.
You do what you got to do, man.
Si, senor.
I mean, it seems appropriate considering I'm drinking a delicious margarita.
So, just to finish up the housekeeping so we can go on to our autism podcast, it is Mr. Tubbs' birthday, you know?
Yeah.
I bought him spiritual gifts.
Yeah.
I made a tribute to him on Instagram. If you would all go over and like it and wish him the happiest of birthdays, I would appreciate it. You could also go over to patreon.com/Bones and Tubbs and give him monetary presents.
Yeah.
If you want to add in
I'd be totally happy about that.
That Burns or Tubbser.
Yeah.
We can get it on the YouTubers.
We're on Instagram, instagram.com/Bones and Tubbs, Twitter @BonesTubbs, facebook.com/Bones and Tubbs. We're on BitChute.
Yeah.
We're on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. What am I forgetting?
I don't know.
We're all YouTube.
Send us emails.
Bones and Tubbs
messages.
Show.
We'll probably play them on the show.
Yeah, no, if you guys send us emails, I'm going to read them on the show and we'll have a dialogue.
Yeah.
Also go over to youtube.com/Bones and Tubbs Show if we haven't been removed yet. And follow, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever.
About to be live.
Yeah.
There you go. But so, yeah, that's good for the housekeeping, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Just that mic a bit.
All right. Oh. Wait, this way?
Some way you did it last week. You went from that to there we are.
Right here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's real nice.
So I'll just stay right exactly here. But my drunk mind is going to make me fucking float. I'm here to tell you that right now.
Don't even breathe.
But now that we got the housekeeping out of the way, what do we want to talk about this week, fellas?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of hucklebutt going on in the news about some dumbass fucking impeachment that nobody gives a fuck about. What do you think about that?
Well, here's what I think about that. It's not going to go anywhere because the Senate's going to fucking vote both of them down, so it's not going to go anywhere. Well, imagine my shock.
Right.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be frank. Can I be frank for a minute?
Sure.
My name is Frank Tubbs.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
Yeah, nice to meet you, too.
Hey, it's Frank, guys.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, I honestly kind of want him to get removed.
Yeah, just for the yeet factor.
Oh, my God.
The chaos.
Because I want to hear the autistic screeching across the... Like, I want to be like Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope and be like, I just felt millions of of voices. I can't remember the fucking line, but you know what I'm saying. Like, when he feels like all of Alderaan...
Millions of voices cry out all at once, and then they're suddenly silent.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel that. Because I feel like I would feel the disturbance in the Force if he actually got, like, if the Senate went through with it and removed him from, or approved the articles of impeachment and had him removed from office.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I got it.
All right, cool.
Because one thing, it would be cool to finally see in our lifetime a tyrant get removed from office.
Yeah.
But then again...
Especially an orange tyrant.
Well, not only that, but let me reiterate here for our fans out there who are probably a little more conservative. All politicians are tyrants. Don't kid yourself. In all reality, they deserve what they got coming to them.
I believe that's a hemp rope. Shout out hemp. It makes a lot of different things. And it's a food. I actually put it in my protein shake.
Let's see, he's number 45.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say that probably 40 of the 45 probably earned it in their time.
You know, the only ones that didn't are the ones that ended up with their heads exploded or the ones that we don't even know their names.
Yeah.
They did trivial shit like...
Well, yeah, because they did what the government's supposed to do, which is jack shit.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be useful for about anything. That's their whole point of existing in the first place.
Yes.
Is just to be fucking useless.
People are digging these hats, fellas.
I like it.
Titties and Kitties, Graham said, those hats are so bundle of sticky.
Nice.
I don't think she's talking about sticks.
No.
She's talking about jazz cabbage.
Oh.
He or she. Are you male or what's your preferred pronoun? Titties and Kitties, Graham. I don't.
We're going down that route.
I'm only saying male and female or attack helicopter. Those are your only three choices.
Actually, I will also accept His Royal Majesty.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I'm not sure what's going on. It says it's offline, so.
Oh shit! It only took exactly 15 minutes for someone to make a Jew reference. It said, "Check out the size of hats on these guys."
Oh yeah.
I do have a tiny hat on tonight.
Tiny. Man, I didn't even think about that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have a tiny hat.
I have a tiny sombrero on.
My hat's bigger than your hat.
If anybody catches him wringing his hands during the show, put it on the Instagram live feed, and I'll attack him right now.
Yeah, there you go. But this fucking impeachment's
so fucking goddamn
it's
stupid.
So stupid, man.
You see that picture that they put in one of the group chats we're in, and it had like a chick posing like this, you know, seductive like, and dude's got his camera, and the chick over her body, it said pedophile sex rings, like running everything, and then in the background there was a cat, and it was like impeachment, and the dude was zoomed in on the cat, completely looking past all the true topics.
Yeah. I mean, like, and that's what it is. It's their own version of it's the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep the show going. You know, I bet you, and I think in reality, Trump probably likes it too because it covers up a lot of the shit he's doing.
I did see an older news story from, I want to say, October on Daily Mail about him in a picture with his wife and Ghislaine Maxwell.
How do you pronounce her name?
I said Ghislaine because she's a prostitute.
Ghislaine.
She's a madam.
Ghislaine.
She's a female pimp.
How do you pronounce that though? For real, like
Ghislaine.
See, that's like that's our American English coming through.
No, I get it. I'm being disrespectful when I say.
What if it's like Ghislaine?
You think about it, Ghislaine. Like she provides a lane for you to jizz on children.
What if it's the GH silent? It's like Ghislaine.
It's
possible.
It is possible.
Yeah, it's all a distraction. I don't know why anybody puts any stock in it either way. Like, you know what? You can, for all I'm concerned,
you just want
that up. I'm drunk.
You just want yeet, right?
Yeah. Well, like as far as I'm concerned,
it's offline for some reason.
You know, this is just tea.
Maybe it's got a load.
I'm gonna drink this tea.
Is it tasty tea?
Yeah, it is because I'm gonna watch. Because you know what? It has the best of both worlds. I'm gonna watch liberals fucking being all happy and shit right now.
Right.
Happy.
Because they got what they wanted, right?
But did they? Is that really what they wanted?
Oh, they got what they wanted.
Did they get
But they think, they got what they wanted. They didn't get what they need.
Okay.
True. Let's just say that.
Like a Batman kind of thing.
I'm hiding in the bushes over on a very liberal page, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody even knows I'm there. It's a fake name. I participate. I share stories. They think I'm real. They think I've got Hillary signs in my yard still.
Is your name Tyler Durden?
No. It should be. But some of these comments I saw in there, and I almost blew my cover earlier because they got to be the dumbest shit I ever saw today. And it was talking about Biden and that comment he made where he called a follower in Iowa like a fucking idiot or something.
He's like a liar.
A liar, yeah. And then tried to school him. Well, this bitch was like, and by bitch I don't mean any gender, I just mean he had low T. But
his testosterone levels were
Suspect.
alarmingly low.
Let's say Cucumber probably had a lot of higher dick energy than this guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I know that Biden's only at the top because of misogyny, but he's like the left version of Trump, but I'll vote for him if I have to. You are a fucking idiot.
Listen, I mean...
Go in the garage, run your fucking Prius with the door shut, and then blow your brains out.
I was going to say, because it's going to take a long time to kill yourself with that Prius.
Right, but I figured his mind would be like, I'm just going to run the car in the garage, and then after about 2 hours when his battery dies, he's just like, feck it.
Yeah.
And he goes into suicide by cop because he doesn't have a gun of his own.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not really a fan of Cheeto Bonito, right?
No, I get it, man.
But
yeah, squeeze that fruit.
And I reiterate that I don't even care. I'm not fixing my mistakes tonight.
You shouldn't. You're drunk. Let everybody know it's
God.
my birthday, and I'll fucking get trashed if I want to.
That lime's going right in the drink. So, shit.
There goes the hat down.
There was a sniper. He almost got you.
People are listening to this like, these drunk bastards. I'm not listening to them anymore.
I don't like this.
Okay, so...
I do have some...
Like, anybody that's trying to kid themselves into thinking they would be willing to, like, be like, fuck it, I'm voting for Joe Biden because I'd rather vote for him than Trump.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I mean, if you listen to half of the goofy fucking shit that cocksucker said, and I'm talking about Biden, I mean, that could go for either way. Like, did you guys see that cartoon that somebody made of an audio of him talking about how when he was in the pool, black kids used to like rub his legs?
Yeah, man, they made a cartoon of that shit.
Wait,
what a fucking weirdo.
Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta hear this stuff.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. This is why we have tablets now.
That's true. Very nice.
While you're looking it up, I'd like to discuss a fucking DM that we just got real quick.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we got somebody on our Instagram Live that's going through some sort of a suicidal crisis.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
John Nicole Tabor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He just started following us. I'm not even going to read all of it because it's everywhere. But something about he's a solid Christian man. He wouldn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's a bad investor. I don't know what that means.
Means that he's not wearing a tiny hat.
No.
Well,
shout out to you, John Nicole Tabor.
Yes.
We love you. Hope your investing gets better.
I hope Google's able to find this because I feel like if I just like got on my Facebook feed, I would have found it in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so real quick, I have something to say about our glorious nearby town of Middletown.
Okay. Yeah.
I was at the said Walmart in said community of Middletown. You know, there's like a book and a movie about it all, so fuck it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking around, I happened to be in the pharmacy area looking for some condoms, and little did I find that I could not access them without asking an associate to get them for me because they were behind a locked cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I was just like, okay, Walmart, I see what you're doing. Man, Walmart is keeping that shit locked down because, this is my theory, obviously they're getting stolen, right?
Yeah,
but,
clearly.
But clearly, who's stealing them?
What do you mean?
I think you know what I mean. I think everybody knows what I mean. Okay. But I see where they're going with this, right? So you got that, right? They can no longer steal them. They can't afford them.
Yeah.
Creating more so Walmart can sell more cheaply to them. It's a vicious cycle right there.
It's a terrible cycle, yeah.
It is, but...
That's them using their entrepreneurial brain right there.
Right. I was just like, huh. Oh, so what's this?
All right. This is the Joe Biden cartoon I was talking about.
And by the way, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
Fucking weirdo.
And then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
God
And
damn,
I
dude.
love kids jumping on my lap.
I love you. Fucking kill yourself, pedophile piece of shit.
Okay, so that's basically the gist of it.
Allegedly.
Wait. Did he say that he loved kids jumping on his lap? Is that what he?
Yeah, that's what he
the words
said.
that escaped his lips?
Listen, I mean, like, I can't say it's terrible on both sides because then you got like I can pull up audio right now of Trump talking about how he'd bang his daughter. Like,
Well, that's true.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so
I mean, I'd bang
they're
her
all
too,
they're all
but-
fucking terrible.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
Ah.
that's here nor there. You know.
You know what we need? Like some messes can be cleaned up with a paper towel.
Mm-hmm.
Some messes can be cleaned up with maybe some ammonia spray, a paper towel, like a window stain.
Mm-hmm.
You go further up the scale, the problems that we're involved in right now in a country, in a society type way, can only be cured with fire.
I was gonna say napalm, but you're close with
Napalm
fire.
is fire.
Yeah, it's sticky fire.
White phosphorus is also fire.
White phosphorus burns in water, so you know.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I'm
too.
also going to go ahead and shout out, since he's the 45th president, 45 ACP rounds. They may not be NATO, but they are also cleaners.
yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
909, bro. Happy birthday, Tubbs.
Thank you.
This John Nicole Tabor fellow just got into our comments and said, anybody trying to move the pack, at John Tong, $2,500 by Christmas. And John Tong said, slide in my DMs.
Nice.
Yeah. Man, business opportunity. Even though he said he's a bad investor, that's a lot of faith, Johnny Tong.
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate your faith in him. You're helping him come back from the edge. What's a condom, he asks.
I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Did you make this meme? This one right here?
Yeah, I fucking did.
That's a great
Shout out Battle Bun Fitness.
What does it say? Some people are bundles of...
Yeah.
I already know.
Shout out I almost said shout out Bundle of Sticks. Shout out Battle Bun Fitness on Instagram because she showed me this new app to make, motivational things with, and I'm going to start posting them.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's a sweet style, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It looks classy.
I may or may not have paid $3.99 in the store for it, but sometimes you got to pay.
It makes me think that somebody would look at that and be like, I don't understand.
It's
So then they go Google bundle of sticks.
Ah,
And they'd be like, ah!
And they freak out. It's great.
it's faggots
Sorry, I
for
didn't mean to
anybody out
scream
there.
there. If anybody wrecked their car, would I just scream?
Yeah,
I apologize
he
now.
screamed drunkenly as he
But he's not going
threw his empty tequila bottle at the police officer.
Anybody, like,
Say
when they
insured
start getting
people.
drunk, do they just, like, lick their lips constantly? Because that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
I feel like when there's salt involved, they do.
Oh, yeah. I'm like a regular,
Salty surprise.
I'm like a regular drunk right now,
that's fine, man. You get it, what, twice a year?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking do you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just pray for your immortal soul tomorrow.
I'm
Give me
probably-
your damn heart.
I gotta take Jim to school, so I'm gonna be
Shout out Live 52.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be taking some. I got some fucking bone broth.
Yeah,
Got some electrolytes.
yeah.
Some Live 52.
Put that shit in the microwave.
Some of that baby, baby green dude with pointy ears, bone brawl.
some Pepto Bismol.
Man, my head itches like fuck, and I can't get to it. You think that'll get it?
Well, see, that's the thing. I keep forgetting I have a sombrero on.
John Tong just said, "I ain't a bundle of sticks, but $20 is $20."
Very true.
Entrepreneurial. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Google look at us.
See, I got to drive, so I can't drink with you fellas. I had to drink about 4 cans of this LaCroix.
Yes.
I'm going to put that backwards. They don't pay us money.
No.
Nope. They do not.
4 cans of seltzer water made by a
Seltzer.
company out of, I think, out of Minnesota.
Maybe.
Nah, dude, that's French.
Ooh, nope. Hold on.
Really? For
I'm
real?
about to pull this shit
I
up.
totally thought that was French.
Well, it's a
Well,
French name.
it's a French name, but it's.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure it's made. It's somewhere. It's in the U.S. I
It's
know that
probably
much.
fucking Nestle who goes up to the Great Lakes and empties it for $50 a year.
Probably.
And sells it back to us. Google
Correct.
that shit.
Throw some seltzer in it, or throw some carbonation in it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Where is the Croix?
Hey, I'm pretty sure she just added us. Or is it on?
And this is my Facebook.
Okay.
Ah, I was wrong. but I was kind of Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Close enough. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Man.
It's somewhere up north.
Minnesota.
Me.
Wisconsin.
It's made in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I mean, I can't make fun of people from Wisconsin too much because I actually have cousins who live in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
That's that sweet spot.
Wisconsin's
Yeah,
cool.
I
They
know. I got to
some-
remember to keep hitting that sweet
They
spot.
got
Oh.
some sweet ass cheese curds, and they also have Culver's.
Oh man, that's tasty.
Is that where that's from?
Yes, that is. Why do you think they call it the Wisconsin Buttery Burger, bro?
I would say, yeah, they eat those Butterburgers and they eat the fucking that delicious ice cream that they got.
Oh,
Right.
that's
and the cheese curds.
That's some
Reach.
custard right there.
Yeah.
See, these are all things I normally can't eat now. But today I did. I mean, I fucking blew it out.
You went proverbially ham.
I did go ham today.
That's good.
Ham.
Shout
I mean-
out to your butthole
I
tomorrow.
mean, I already knew I was going to get drunk today. So,
Listen,
Well,
man,
might
cheat
as
day's
well.
a cheat day, and it's your born day.
yeah,
You know?
it's my naming day.
Right.
I was named on this day,
Man,
and I was born on this day.
Are you
But
talking about the giver
Heavy.
now? Or?
let's hear it. Not the government.
Oh,
it's basically
well,
either
naming
your
day,
33rd
right?
time around the sun or your 33rd time that they had to move
Plus,
a
it's
giant
my-
flashlight. In the
It's my
sky.
33rd year, everybody. That should be something important because 33 degrees.
Yeah, we were talking about this in the private life DMs, and we're not Freemasons on paper, but we are builders,
Torch bearers.
torchbearers. We're the ones that don't just go in a locked room and try and do some ceremony and then scratch each other's backs with business deals. We're actually talking. We're the Masons that. What was the author's name?
Manly P. Hall.
Manly P. Hall. We would sit down and have coffee with him, and he would like us more than modern day Masons. But anyway, their secret thing is, you only have 3 admitted ranks.
Mhm.
Sometimes they act funny. They're like, there's only 3 that matter. But really, there's 32, depending on which right you go up. Scottish
Yeah.
right or York right. I can't remember
I thought
which.
there were 33.
It's a Scottish rite that goes up to, well,
They have different amounts, though.
33 is an honorary.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, all right.
32nd degree is the highest you can earn in that right. But then
Gotcha.
they honorarily will give you occasionally the 33rd degree, which is symbolic. If 32 degrees is a temperature, you stay frozen. Oh shit, Skeeter Doherty.
Hi, Skeeter.
Sean!
Well, I'll tell you, here's the thing about the 33rd. You see that more often now, but that used to be some shit. If you got the 33rd,
You don't see 33rd, though, do you? Just 32nd. Shout out Stone Cold Mike Austin.
did he get 33rd?
Stone Cold Mike Austin made a Facebook post. He was making the 32nd
Oh,
degree.
32nd degree. Okay.
He got a ring with some Hebrew Jew stuff on it. Now he's running the world. But anyway, you can attain the 32nd degree by ritual and payments. 33rd degree is gifted to you honorarily. That means that you've gone past the 32nd degree of being frozen, and now you're liquid. You're free moving.
I've ascended.
You've ascended.
I want that music where it's like from TikTok where it's like
Juice, sauce, a little bit of
that
dressing.
worked too. Yeah, I've ascended, or I've begun my ascension. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm almost to the point where I will no longer have a physical body.
Yeah.
I will become pure light energy.
I know when it's going to happen.
What's it gonna
It's
happen?
going to happen about 2 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in between our 33rds because I get mine on the 20th
Okay.
of January.
Yeah.
Did you know that the last full moon of the decade is on 12/12, and it will be at its fullest at 12:12 a.m.
That's what it's gonna be.
That's the only time it can be.
Mm-hmm. I'll be possessed by Aleister Crowley.
Wait,
Oh shit, we got some ugly woman talk going on
Oh yeah.
in the DMs there or in the Instagram live. Johnny Tong said, "Who's in the kitchen?" At Sean.
Got him.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I hate to break this up for a minute, but we're a half hour in. I gotta take care of some business.
Now you know how I feel sometimes. This LaCroix just goes straight through you.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's much like that fire devil juice you guys are drinking.
So, oh my god, my hat. I'm gonna take a break.
Oh, hey, look at this. Look at this. We got the peoples. Hi, peoples.
Who's people's?
We got the Caudills and
The Lester.
Lesters, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I got a second.
Yes. All right.
And I gotta get a refill my drink.
Yes, I need a refill also.
Things that need to be done.
Yes, that's true.
Oh. Wow, look at that shit.
To be
Upside down birthday hat.
Yes.
Fucking man.
Fucking man. Oh, that's bad. That's in the bad zone.
It's fine.
Oh, look.
We're back from our break.
Hi, Ben.
I'm drinking some delicious.
He wants to be in the show.
Man.
Oh, I need this back. This
Ben, we were talking about doing a show at the bookstore with Satan himself here not too long.
Longtime fans said they really wanted us to do another episode.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
They put him in a Muslim cell block. What?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what he's talking about? He's not talking about anything.
I tell you, now I've switched over from margarita to...
What's up, squad?
Aaron Red brought over me a bottle of Glenlivet for my birthday.
I did.
I tapped into that. You know?
Now listen, man, you got to do what you got to do.
I put a little lime in it, you know?
You got a little twinkle in your eye that you don't normally have.
A little zest, you know?
Some unorthodox stuff here. But,
Tiana Janine 08. What's up? Pet that kitty, though.
I got kitties.
Man, Johnny Tong, don't you worry about what we were doing in the bathroom together. Stressing. It's 2019, my dude.
You know, we were just playing fish bellies.
You ever play Monster Rain? So, do you know what Monster Rain is?
I don't, but I do know what Tummy Sticks is.
Yeah.
You ever played Tummy Sticks? That's
Tummy
a
Sticks
great
is
game.
different. Now, Monster Rain,
Did I say tummy sticks or fish bellies?
fish bellies.
Because I meant fish bellies, but...
Well, there's a lot of gayness going on here, and that's okay. It has to be okay.
I have heard
Monster
of that.
Rain, though.
So, Monster Rain, a longtime friend, and I used to be a tenant of his when I lived in his house.
We call him the Woodsman.
The Woodsman.
Yeah.
He was telling us this story, and I'll relate it to you the same way he told it to me. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. He's like, we used to play Monster Rain when we were kids. I was like, what's Monster Rain? He's like, well, it'd be me and my cousins and some friends. We're all playing in the yard. And then, like, one of us would yell out, Monster Rain. We'd all run under the porch and blow each other. Slippy fist.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a fucking... Oh, what?
Maybe some frauding. He said, this is just you. It's all wreck.
Well, it's like earlier when we were at the restaurant, Toby's was complaining because she said she kept feeling like she was slipping out of her chair. And I said, well, that sounds like you just got a slippy butt.
Oh, yeah. What's... explain to me what a slippy butt is, sir.
Well, the whole slippy fist, slippy butt thing.
Okay.
I don't know who invented it.
Somebody with lubrication and a whole lot of free time.
Yeah, but I remember it made my podcasting partner lose his goddamn
Oh,
mind.
I fucking melted down.
Like a week ago because, like, we were talking, a bunch of us were talking at the Factory of Sadness, and I think I just out of nowhere just said,
Slippy fist.
sounds like some Slippy Butt.
Yeah.
I was like, sounds like somebody's playing Sippy Butt, and he just fucking lost it, and that was the shit for a week.
Man, it's still the shit. Sometimes I'll be laughing about it when I shouldn't be. You know,
Wow.
Just like in the shower, and you're like,
It's kind of like when you're playing a game and you just lost the game because I just lost
oh god damn it!
I know, right?
God
I was
damn
like,
it!
man,
I
just
mean,
lost
I
it.
guess I didn't lose.
No,
glad
you
you
didn't
lost
lose.
it.
It was me. I
Right.
was the only one that lost the game.
These
but-
guys are like, what are these motherfuckers talking about?
Well, maybe they can play the game with us.
Yeah.
Maybe we should explain it to them.
So the game was relayed to us by the dear beloved Dr. Doherty, and it was created by one of his dudes when he was overseas in the sandbox.
yeah.
They were talking one day, and he explained to him that the game is the game. And the only way you can win the game is by not thinking about the game. And if you think about the game, you have to tell everybody around you, fuck, I just lost the
You
game.
lost the game.
And then you can talk about the game, think about the game for 15 minutes. And after the 15-minute grace period, it's over, it's back on.
It's crazy. And the thing is, once people have been indoctrinated into the game, it's on. You can't unbecome a part of the game.
No, yeah.
You're always going to be a
That's
part
true.
of it.
I'm sorry to put that on you. That
So
evil on
everybody
you.
just listen to that. They're now a part of the game.
There are people walking around in mass right now that don't even know about the Bones and Toast podcast because no one shared it with them
But
yet.
here's the thing I'm
Yes.
going to tell you. Anybody out there that's already aware of it, don't worry. You didn't lose the game. Okay?
Tiana just said, really?
No. Anybody listening didn't lose the game. Aaron lost the
No,
game.
yeah, you can't lose the game for another 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
if you think about it in 5 minutes,
That's why we're talking
then
about the
you've lost
game so liberally right now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Because I'm giving everybody a equal pass across the board.
yeah.
Right.
Anybody that's
yeah.
listening to this podcast right now, whether it's a 3, 4, a week in the future.
Johnny Tong said, if I'm not a part of the next Drunken podcast, y'all can suck my dick. Y'all fucking bundle of sticks. Listen, Johnny Tongue, you're welcome on any of these podcasts. Same goes for Brother Elmo. Use an open invitation, you know? Mm-hmm. We got seats. We got laps. We got
tiny hats.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I would rip up a Star of David right now if I had one near me. I promise.
Well, you wouldn't be wearing it on your arm, would you?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
No, good. Okay.
Does anybody have a device we could look up news or talk about some current events and just shit? There's a certain level of shitting on that we need to do. It's our thing. We gotta take a giant old poop and throw it around.
Where should I go with the Drudge?
Well, we can start there.
Oh, the Drudge is always good.
I like shitting on conservatives.
Oh my god, my hat keeps wanting to fall off. I gotta put a bobby pin in this thing.
How did the Jews do it? Do you think they've got like some secret double-sided sticky tape that
It's a bobby pin.
that Satan gave them?
You ever seen it? They wear a bobby pin.
No,
Listen, man, I was
do they
just
for
trying
real?
to-
Yeah.
I thought it was just because they were Jews and it just stayed on. Sorry about any.
How do you spell yarmulke?
I don't know. Google knows.
Yarmulke. Oh, I fucked that up.
Man, bruh.
Bobby pin.
Epstein did not kill himself. He's resting comfortably. Now, we're over here talking about tiny hats. It's funny that you mentioned that. He is in the land of tiny hats over in Israel. And he is on the beach, I would assume, getting a tan. Probably got like 4 or 5 little slippy fist baby boys that he's got with him that he's just fucking with children.
Chilling.
And I sure hope that he gets hit with space junk. Something just falls out of the sky and completely eviscerates him in a way that would take a really long time for him to die. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe lose his legs.
It's gangrene, something like that.
Yeah.
Get that? Yeah.
Probably some space germs.
They can't save him because, he's in a third world country. And speaking of third world countries, I think we might have talked about this on a previous...
Jesus fucking Christ.
Did we talk about this on a previous... Oh, nah, that's not... Whatever. On a previous podcast about the definition of third and second world countries. I feel like we did.
Yeah, we did.
Hey,
we did. For
You
sure.
know,
It's in the backlog. Check it out.
I just went through my searches. I just wanted you guys to know. I looked up yarmulke.
Yeah.
And
Check this shit out.
hold on.
That's very true, Thomas. That's very true.
This is the yarmulke. This is the first.
No fucking
search.
shit.
This is the first fucking search.
Shut your mouth.
This is the first goddamn search
Let me
when I
see
looked
that.
up yarmulke.
Let me see that real quick.
We have to show
I
everybody.
need to try to show this to everybody. I don't know if the camera will work well. I got a serious line.
It shouldn't have that kind of. Let's see.
It's a fucking Trump Make America Great Again yarmulke. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys can see that, but Jesus wept, my friends.
No. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold it up. Hold it up to the other camera too.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's so high up there.
I don't know. They probably won't be able to read it. They'll probably have to zoom in.
That was
or
literally.
whatever.
I looked up yarmulke. Right. Well, I put in yarmulke Jewish hat because I didn't know how to spell it, just to make sure that it got it.
Yeah.
I think it would.
And that's what I got. Now that's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally the first 4 out of 5 of them have Trump on them.
I like the 2020
crazy as
Trump
fuck.
portrait. It's got his portrait on it. That's
Got a
great.
picture with the Star of David on the top.
Man, I
of it.
can't deal with this shit anymore. The
Uh,
only thing that I like about the Judaic religion is the fact that they use occult symbology with the double triangle to represent male and female united as one. Fuck all that other shit.
We need to have him on.
Man, I tell you what, Thomas Caudill, I would like to fist fight Ben Shapiro. His fast talking ass. I bet I can put him to sleep in 2 punches.
Okay, just so everybody realizes, yes, they use bobby pins. And there's instructions. Not only that, look at they have
damn.
little hair clips that have Stars of David on them.
Listen, man, I'm
That's
just glad
pretty
this must be
fucking
past the Condor's bedtime because he would be eating us out right now from the back.
I'm glad I learned all these
Shout out D
things
Condor on
today.
Instagram.
You
I
know,
need an accountant.
that they
so-
use bobby. Not only they use bobby pins, but they have affinity for Trump, and they their bobby pins are special. Just for Theo Condor, I know he's not probably on right now, but I would definitely
Imagine he's
buy this shirt.
Oh.
Listen, I'm gonna keep pushing the tab, but this has the what is that? What symbol is that? Sports symbol.
It's
It's
like
Nike.
the-
It's Nike.
Is it
It's
Nike?
No,
It's
this
a
is the-
Jordan.
it's
Air
the
Jordan.
Air Jordan.
It's the Air Jordan.
It's
so
got
it's
that,
Nike.
but
yeah,
the dude's
yeah.
wearing like a religious skirt and it says
He's wearing
He's,
the
he's-
robes of a Hasidic Jew.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna
prefer
say
mine
he's
better.
Hasidic. Yeah.
Jewish skirt.
No, well,
Wait,
they
can we
were
call
like
it- wait,
It says just Jew it.
Can we meet in the middle and just say it's a Jewish wizard? You know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
If anybody goes back to our Instagram pictures, you'll see a picture of me and Tubbs. It's a double post. I believe there's 2 pictures. One of us sitting in a church pew, both of us in suits. Another one of us front to back, like we're at a prom. Or perhaps we got gay married. And
would
we
be
sat through
awesome.
that entire ceremony of our dude, the Iceman.
Yeah.
oh,
He's
yeah.
our dude for life.
You guys got that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But we were talking about the wizard, what he was doing. Like, oh, look, he's got a senior wizard there to observe.
Oh, yeah.
That-
And they
like
have
that-
What are they
little-
going to do with the boy? He looks like
little
he,
boy-
He had
he
little
would fit
assistant.
right under his
He
skin.
had, he had apprentice wizards,
Yeah.
little boy
Yeah.
wizards there.
So,
See, we're not.
when's he going to be on?
I don't know.
He's
I
never
don't
been
think-
on, has
Does
he?
he even listen?
He does occasionally. I think he has a little bit of trouble following, along. I think he has trouble because it's like too. You guys,
We fucking grew up together.
I know. I don't know. He
He
doesn't.
knows what we do.
I don't know. You have to talk to him about
I feel
it.
like this show is just it's a recorded version of our life.
It is. It's
We
true.
don't really do a whole. We read a little bit.
Well, you'd have to do it when he is available, I guess. And
Yeah, for
he,
sure.
He wouldn't do it this late, but
If you see, well, I don't. I mean, typically either.
yeah,
But
right, exactly.
If he's ever free on a Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
Around noon.
I see. He works 8-hour shifts now. He doesn't have like a day off in the week.
Oh, I got you.
So I don't know. Whatever.
Just let him know we love him.
Yes, I will. I'll let you know.
You know,
let
because it's
him
different
know.
coming from you.
I'll be like, hey, you know what? Dude,
Hit him with that
so many
slippy
jokes.
tongue.
So many jokes with his wife. Oh,
Yeah.
about playing tummy sticks in the theater together.
Okay.
It's funny. Oh, I love it. She gets so mad.
Wreck.
She thinks we're serious.
She should.
She show you.
Don't forget the wizard sleeve, Jay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
I'll never forget.
Wait,
Don't forget the wizard sleeve, Tubbs.
What
I'll
about
never forget it.
what about docking? Don't
Yeah.
forget about docking.
That's where the wizard sleeve comes from.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
We should probably hit some news up. What do you got over there?
yeah.
I mean, most of it has to do with what we talked about already, which is
Dumbass impeachment.
the impeachment. Because
Yeah,
they charged
that's
him.
not news.
They charged him with the whole thing with Ukraine, abuse of power, obstruction of Congress, blah 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 blah.
So what's going to happen now? Nothing. He's going to get reelected, and then there's going to be a fucking autistic screeching in the streets.
I mean, what about the fact? How about have we highlighted the fact again that once again we have endured a terrorist attack in this country perpetrated by a
What?
Sorry. Terrorist attack.
perpetrated by a Saudi national
Okay.
that we've just kind of been whatever about.
Right.
Which I mean, Saudi nationals caused supposedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly caused the greatest terrorist event that ever happened in this country.
Oh, yes. Shout out box cutters.
Which, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you all know how we feel on the show about that. But at the same time, I mean, what's going on in the comments?
keep
Oh, this
I'll let
is
you- I'll catch you up on it.
you'll catch
Oh, okay.
up. This is just some good points.
Isn't it weird that they had 2 attacks on on Navy bases in a week?
It seems abnormal.
I mean,
Some
of
would
all the
say.
things to be attacked.
But yeah, why would a naval base be prone to a terrorist attack? I mean, considering there's weaponry,
Did they ever
I assume everywhere.
shout out Stinkbutt69? But he brought up the we were talking about 9/11. He said
I heard that
Israeli
was an
dance
inside
party.
job.
It was an inside job, actually.
Huh.
You're
well,
right.
that's weird because I heard that and
Yeah.
it turns out it's true. That's,
Fantastic.
Huh.
It's absolutely true.
Who knew?
Israelis dancing on the bridge. Remember that video? Was there a video of it?
What? I don't think I ever.
You should Google it when
Google
you
it.
re-listen to the episode, or if you're thinking about it later.
Yeah,
But
I'll think about it later.
there were
just
Israelis-
because I lost the fucking game again.
Damn it, Aaron.
Yeah.
How did you lose the game that quickly?
Well, because he said if you think about it later, I was like, I'm thinking about it later. What did I lose? What did I think about? I think about the game. Sorry,
supposedly,
sorry, bros. But you didn't have to lose it. I lost it for you.
scientific
so,
organizations are going to start research on a new, not a new drug, but a drug. It's a intense hallucinogenic African shrub called ibogaine.
I'm already down. Oh, yeah,
Wait,
Ibogaine's sweet.
Ibogaine. I would love to do Ibogaine. That'd be great.
They said that it treats it actually turns off people's ability to be addicted to anything.
Yeah,
Really?
that's why it's a Schedule 1 narcotic in
Huh.
the United States.
Well,
I was
here's the
about
thing.
to ask,
Apparently,
is that
they're starting trials on it to actually test its effectiveness.
Really?
Yes, because
Have I? You not remember any of our conversations about ibogaine?
it's one of those things where it feels like it's the same in the same camp as like ayahuasca or anything like that,
Right.
where it's used to treat people with hardcore addictions and stuff like that, and it cures them of it.
I believe ibogaine is the one that gives you access to the spirit guide, and you like go through your life living as the other person that you wronged over and over again, and you come back with full realization of what a piece of shit you are.
Yeah.
So it's ego death.
Absolute, utter ego death.
And you can't fight that shit.
Nah.
You can't fight fate.
You can fight it.
Well,
but it's stronger than you.
You ain't gonna win. That's the
No,
thing. It's
yeah.
like, fight it all you want, but,
Man.
yes. Take the leap. Do it. There was actually, did you hear about that shit in Miami that was going on? Where,
No, I did
I guess his name was Dr. Cinnamon, which is kind of funny in itself, right?
I knew a stripper named Cinnamon once. I'm just saying.
Well, so he was
I
legit.
wonder if they were related.
So he went to South America at some point, right? And he brought back one of those ayahuasca plants, right? The tree or whatever they get the the tree, right?
Yeah.
You hear about this?
The doctor told me about it.
Yeah. And he planted it in. This is in Miami, Hamilton.
Mm.
He planted it in their lovely what do you call it? Arboretum, right?
Yeah.
Lovely arboretum.
Great word.
It had been more than 20 years since he brought it back. He brought it back before it was illegal, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, he just didn't give a fuck, which I would respect ultimately more.
Yes, correct. I don't know. Anyway,
hardly anybody knows about that shit.
right. Anyway, it was growing in there for said multiple years before some fucking asshole student decided to like go on the outs and say like, this is like this tree in here or whatever, I'm gonna get so high. It wasn't even ready to do that. It was like I don't know, the tree has to be so many years old before you can do that.
I'm sure every year it gets a little bit stronger, and then it hits like that burning bush in the Bible, and you start talking about God and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so the university found out about it, and then they were like, fuck you, brah.
Listen, man, God told me to free everybody.
Right.
Fucking...
Said natural law said there can't be slaves. We have to get everyone free.
Yeah.
And so basically what you're saying is Miami University likes killing minorities.
Correct.
This is what you're telling me, because that tree is clearly a minority in that area.
Now we're gonna get. I was saying, now we're gonna get sued by Miami University.
No, I mean I explained it.
Okay.
No, Miami University is never gonna listen to this whatsoever. So
Fuck them if they do.
yeah,
You know.
There's gonna be that one Scholar that does. Hey,
Maybe-
can you blur out Scholar? I'm really not cool with using that word
Man,
like
you
that.
need to drink more.
No, yeah, I was gonna say what's going on here?
Yeah.
Your drink is even half empty.
Man,
words
it's
are
all
getting-
Glenlivet. I gotta sip this shit, dude.
You gotta breathe in through your mouth, out through your nose.
It's very potent. But
Well-
okay, so I found another article. If
Yeah.
anybody was interested in it,
Absolutely.
Yes,
since-
we're always interested.
okay.
What's going
So
on?
apparently, New York City is busing its homeless
What's up, Pinky?
to Georgia.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Who New York is?
New York City is busing their homeless to Georgia.
That's humane.
And okay, so
this is
in
nothing
Marietta, Georgia, they're bitching because they found out from a news article that that New York City was like Black Ops style shipping their homeless to Marietta, Georgia. They're probably. I feel like they had to be like walking down the street, like seems like a lot of homeless people these days. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. That
Well, you know what the Mormons did for the 92, 93 Olympics when they had the Winter Olympics there in Salt Lake City?
No.
oh yeah, they shipped.
They shipped the fuck out of those homeless people. They're
Listen.
like, here's your bus ticket, get out.
Yeah.
Listen,
They clean that. I mean, that city's clean as fuck anyway.
Right.
I've been there twice.
Just wanted to make
I
sure.
can't remember where it's
clean.
from, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they learned that from. There was
Yeah, but they did
there was
that
a
back
country
in
in
the 90s.
South America that had the Olympics back in the 70s or 80s,
Yeah.
and I want to say it was in Brazil.
Yeah.
And before the Olympics, they went through like Salt Lake City. I mean, at least they shipped them out because in Brazil they were just like kind of rounding them up and like
putting them in pens and
killing them.
Oh,
You know?
shit.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah, like they weren't. I mean, I might be wrong in that. Listen, I'm drunk. You gotta try me.
Stinkbutt 69 said Detroit did that shit when we hosted the Super Bowl.
When did Detroit host the Super Bowl?
I don't fucking know sports.
When did Detroit host the Super Bowl?
I mean, all I
But
know is
Google
that,
knows.
all I know is that I want to buy some dollar property in Detroit and turn it into some fucking money making shit.
Be like some.
Oh yeah, we can grow pot there.
Be like a ginger-haired Donald Trump. Get that money right.
Yeah, the Monet. Except
Actually-
I don't have any.
Except I don't think there'd ever be a picture of you hanging out with Epstein or his fucking his lady pimp.
No. Well,
Better
obviously
not be
because
able to
Epstein
fucking
didn't
kill
himself,
you.
But
Yeah. I mean, I love you dearly, but I think the group pact of friendship is that if any of us become a pedophile, we get killed before it goes to the news.
I hope so.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Detroit hosted the Super Bowl on February 5th, 2006.
Really?
Uh,
Which Super Bowl was this?
Steelers versus... Wait.
XIV, so 10... Wait.
Huh?
Hold on.
It was the Steelers, but I don't know who else played. It was...
It was just
Cowboys,
the Steelers
let's see. Dallas Cowboys.
and the local high school team, much like this OSU year, from what I read in my group
That
chat
can't
the
be
other
right.
day.
In 2006, it couldn't have been the 20...
Hold on.
Oh, there's the score.
It was...
Seahawks and
Is anybody in the
Seahawks
and
versus Steelers.
Yeah. So what?
If anybody has any news stories they want us to talk about in the Facebook Live or the Instagram Live, hit us up in either of those chats and we will fucking talk about it.
Yes, do it.
No, let's disclaimer that. I ain't
Do
going
it.
to talk about anything.
Anything with an asterisk.
Like,
asterisk.
listen,
like,
if you bring up something that I don't think is worthy, you're going to get an eye roll.
John Tong said they played Seattle.
Yeah. That's
How
correct.
the fuck does he know that right off the fucking cuff?
Because Johnny Tong is a fucking savage.
Like, seriously, like, goddamn, dude. Like, I gotta give him props because you know what? I didn't fucking know that.
You know what he's doing right now?
I'm on Wikipedia.
He is entertaining company.
As I say, he's probably getting his Jimmy sucked right now.
While he's playing a game of pool.
Yeah, he's
drinking-
getting his Jimmy sucked right now, and he's able to pop off the top of his head. Oh, that was the fucking
See, he just said-
Steelers Seattle.
He just said, let's talk about bussing cheeks. So he's probably in the middle of the stroke game playing pool, hitting that black ball in that motherfucking hole on the first try, and got the Honey Brown game on point.
Yeah, hey, Johnny Tom, by the way, I hope you like that little tip
I'm gonna
with
ask.
the Honey Brown.
I sure hope
I'm gonna
so
ask
as
Johnny
well.
Tong what Super Bowl number was it?
I bet he already answered.
Oh, here
even
it
though
is.
even though the video's not caught up yet, he's already answered it.
But what's that? That's...
What?
I'm gonna put it down here.
Yeah.
Blumpkin, son.
That means this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yes. Correct. Yeah.
He hasn't
Okay.
seen the comment yet, apparently, or our request yet. But he said Blumpkin, son.
Yeah.
So basically, he just said he's taking his shit and getting his dick sucked while he watched the Bones and Tubs podcast, and it was like, man, that shit's like.
Hey, you know what? That's the end of the show. That's the end of the Buns and Toast podcast.
No,
everybody.
no,
I hope you
no.
like that ending. You know, because that was the end of the show right there.
He said, I don't know for real. I would have to Google that shit.
Ah,
That's why instead of him being a god, he's actually just a demigod. You know,
Well, yeah,
he's
he's
still a
like
demigod though.
Hercules.
We've talked about this before.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a god among men, but not among gods.
I feel like for him to be considered a god, both the submarine keys need to be turned on that shit.
They keep getting closer and closer though.
They do, but I still say demigod. You know, he hasn't reached Matt Toney levels of fucking of god status yet.
Yeah, that dude is
Where he defies physics and logic and all science itself.
all those things.
How was that show, by the way?
What's that?
American Gods.
I mean,
I haven't watched it.
Have you read the book?
Yeah.
Shout out Neil Gaiman.
Yeah,
Shout
read-
out the American Gods.
read
Check
the
it
book.
out.
The book's better.
It'll change your
All right,
fucking
all
life.
right.
But I mean,
Mr.
show's okay.
Mr. Caudill would like to hear our thoughts on the impeachment, which, you know,
Oh,
I'm sure you guys
we
know
talked about that
it's-
already.
It's bullshit.
You
man.
go back to the beginning of the episode and we talked about
We
it.
basically said that we want it to happen solely for the fact of chaos.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
listen, like, here's the thing, and this is the thing that pisses me off, and I'm going to hit on,
It's also a cover up to cover something up that's going
Here's the
on
thing.
right now that we aren't talking about.
I'm going to hit on liberals for a minute here.
You should.
Yes.
Fuck
Ready
them.
for it? Okay. Yeah,
Fuck 'em
well,
both.
fuck both of them.
Fuck them both.
But
Oh,
fuck,
wait.
fuck them especially
Wait,
because
wait.
here's the thing.
Butt fuck them or just fuck them?
No, fuck them to death.
Fuck them in the way that they don't want to death.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Butt fuck.
this is the way I look at it. Like, they're all up in arms about all this dumb shit that Trump's done. But here's the thing. Everything that he's done, it was done before him. Right? But nobody fucking got pissy with Obama because, first of all, Obama deported way more people than Trump ever has. in his tenure.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Like, we're talking like millions more.
Wait,
right?
are we going to talk about drone strikes too? Because that's the thing.
Well, I mean, that's the thing too. But beyond that, like, you can't really even like compare the two. But the thing is, nobody was bitching about it then, right?
Yeah, true.
So the one thing I want to take away from this, I swear to God, when Trump's gone, you cocksuckers better be as vocal as you are now
Yeah.
when you are then.
They won't
Yeah,
be.
they-
Just
You
like
better be just as
like when
fucking-
Obama was in office and they were not vocal about anti-war shit, as he made the most fucking like drone kills of any
Like,
president.
otherwise, I'm going to call you on your bullshit because, and it's the same thing with the anti-war thing. Nobody gave a shit that Obama was being extrajudicial. Well, that came. Fuck it. I'm not correcting myself. Extrajudicial about killing motherfuckers without any due process.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not going to fucking raise an eyebrow at that, you shouldn't be doing it now. And let me tell you something. When he's out of office, you shouldn't be doing it later either.
Wow. But you already know what's going to happen. You already know. But, you know.
Well, then that just lets you know. Well, and this goes for both
Well-
sides. You're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
Well,
You
and
know
that's
what I mean?
always
That's all
been
they
the
are.
case.
They're
though.
weak-minded
They're always
pieces of shit.
hypocrites.
Yeah, exactly what Brian just said.
Bones.
Good on the Mr. Codil Yeesh.
What was that?
Totally a distraction.
He's just, it's a distraction.
There's some other shit going on.
Yeah.
The things that I would point
Well,
to.
do you hear they just passed the USMCA? I think that's what it's
They
called.
also just passed the fucking John McCain NDAA Act.
Wait, what?
It's the replacement. The US. I'm fucking this up. It's the USMCA or something like that. It's the replacement for NAFTA.
Yeah.
They're getting ready
Oh,
to pass
wait.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what is going on with all that stuff? Explain that to me.
Supposedly,
Yes.
it's a better deal for the United States than NAFTA was.
Yeah, but
NAFTA was never a good deal for us. So,
no.
I mean,
But what if this is even
A better
shittier
deal would have been dying in your sleep.
would have been a better deal.
Before,
Well, it's like I tried to explain to someone the other day how, like with TPP, right?
are you down with TPP?
No,
I'm down with PP and the
because I said it was
OPP?
TPP was
Yeah.
like NAFTA on steroids
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of
with our
steroids?
largest. Well, definitely like some highbrow shit. You know.
Highfalutin 1954 created Decadurobalin by the United States Army to
Yeah.
make super soldiers.
Oh,
Exactly.
fuck yes.
Yes.
I'm down with
So
that.
that kind of
Super
shit.
Soldier. Ah.
I mean, yeah, they were. This shit was on some next level, and it would have fucking. Because here's the thing: it would have given us the raw deal. Only it would have been not with Mexico and Canada, which aren't our largest trading partners, but with
Yeah.
China
Mhm.
and everywhere else in the Pacific, which are our majority trading partners,
Yeah.
right?
True.
So it would have gave us a raw deal with all of them.
Shout out Pacific, but another real life news story that's going on that no one's talking about except for Marfugel. Check him out on YouTube. And Dabo77 on YouTube.
Dabo.
The Ring of Fire is turning on.
Oh, yeah. I did see some stuff about that.
Yeah.
There was a volcano that erupted in New Zealand, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. And there's one in Russia?
Yeah, there was an island in New Zealand where, like, was that, like, 3 people? Some people died.
Doesn't the Ring of Fire, isn't it close to the one on our west coast that everybody's shitting their pants about right now anyway?
It kind of rings around. Like, I feel like Hawaii is on,
Pacific. Yeah, the Hawaii is. I don't remember.
it's like on the edge of it, isn't it?
Uh,
It goes around like Hawaii all the way to like
Some shit have
the,
to.
It's big
the
AF.
South
I
Pacific
know
and
that.
stuff like that.
909 Bro is absolutely correct. He said Trump is just a continuation of Bush and Obama. Same shit, different pile. At the end of the day, nothing has changed.
Yeah, there you go.
People
5
forget
confirmed
he is
deaths.
an actor.
5 confirmed deaths, yeah.
Let's see.
Hold
Google,
on.
just Google Ring of Fire.
That's
Man,
what
sometimes
I
you
do.
just got to pee on people. Johnny Tong, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you do.
Maybe, questionable ages. I'm not sure.
We getting them likes, yes. Who else is watching, I wonder, on my thing? I know we got the Mr. Codil, but I don't know who else is.
So
weird.
weird. The numbers are always wrong.
I know.
It's less a ring when you look at it.
Yeah.
It's more like a kind of a.
like a.
Well, I think it's a ring for
This-
somebody that has rickets.
It's a ring
Correct.
for. No, I got it. It's a
it's
ring
a-
for somebody that has rheumatoid arthritis.
Ah,
is what
Or
it
it's
is.
there
a
it
really
is. I knew
fucked up
There's the
portion.
ring of fire right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I knew it was a word that had a
Okay,
hard
so
R in
where-
it. I just couldn't think of the
where
hard
is,
R word.
So we got Chile. We got the west coast of just almost about.
Oh,
said
wow.
Ohio.
But yeah, we have Mount St. Helens,
Yeah,
Rainier.
yeah. And then where's Hawaii's like not anywhere near it. It's
But they're like in the middle of it.
I guess.
Johnny
well,
Tom,
kinda,
no chomo.
Oh yeah, okay. Check it out. They got those little. They got like some points there.
Yeah.
But
So,
basically,
like
they
I said-
also I saw in a
it
some sort of
burns,
study that they
burns,
put out
burns.
where they looked at historical evidence to these eruptions globally.
It's
And
like
they
a,
said that when these rings go off, they turn they don't necessarily turn on other rings, but they definitely increase their activity. And everybody's worried right now about the Cascadia and it turning on and fucking up Yellowstone.
it's like a ring.
Yeah,
It's
so I was
like a
about
ring
to
of
ask.
somebody with Parkinson's disease drew a ring.
I was about to ask if like
Yeah.
Yellowstone's not.
Technically, in
I'm
it,
using
but
all my
it-
willpower
I
right
see-
now.
It's a little close-ish.
Every bit of it.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
So when's that shit gonna blow up and kill us all?
I don't
by the
know.
way?
I don't think it won't kill us all immediately. We'll all starve to death, or
well,
we'll be killed by
in
the,
Ohio. We'll starve to death from the nuclear winter. But
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna.
But over there, you know,
I'm first to
everybody.
tell you.
Yeah, it's
guess
over.
Yeah.
guess who's not starving to death?
Either of any of us in this room.
Well, why?
Just you.
Why is that?
You should come live with me. Somebody told me that one time. They were like, "You can't trust him." Why?
Yeah.
You can't
He's a
trust.
fat person. Can't trust fat people.
He'll eat you before he'll die.
well,
Shout
Maybe
out.
he was right.
Shut
that's why you
up.
got
No.
to get your hydroponics down.
That's why I'm constantly paying attention, and I'm always ready to kill you on the first try. You know.
So
I love
I
you
do have
deeply.
a question about like kind of like that kind of stuff, right? So
Yeah.
you got your if you're all set up for it, you got your hydroponics, basically.
Right.
It's where you're growing your own food. But where are you getting your power from? The only way to get it would be thermo like from the ground, right? Because you have to have heat to make wind, right?
Who's to say? I mean, fuck. How
And
many?
there's
How
no
many?
solar.
How many people have come out with these fucking free energy devices that have just been fucking annihilated that had nothing to do with the sun?
Everybody
True,
else is
but-
fucking eating
but
each
you
other, and
also-
you're sitting there in your self-contained compound with a Tesla coil. Like,
True, but you also have to have one though. It's
The
like
only
how
thing-
do you get one?
Right. There's there's a show
yeah.
somewhere in this next comment, but I need to find out what building it was. It's in New York City. I want to say it's a Chase Bank building, and they remodeled the top of it to look exactly like the Tesla Energy Tower that blew up Westinghouse's generator.
Where's this
I
at?
think it's in New York.
Huh.
But basically, like the post that I saw, and I looked it up. However, I forgot the building, and it was like a ploy. Like, what if these people at the top are all using free energy, and you guys are being the schlubs that are paying for it?
True.
Like, these guys have figured it out. And they're-
well, I mean,
yeah,
they
yeah.
already have the cure for AIDS and cancer.
well,
and all
fuck,
that
they
other
created
shit.
AIDS. Why wouldn't they have the cure, right?
True.
Yeah.
Shout out. You
How
know.
about that Beyond Thunderdome though? Let's get real.
Right.
Beyond Thunderdome.
Are you trying to say you would be Master Blaster or something? Or whatever?
I'm trying to say that I would not be that midget guy, but
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be.
I'm just saying.
I don't think
we're
Beyond
gonna let-
Thunderdome. Yeah, first of all, I'm
you
going to
not
establish
like that
this
one?
right now. No. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. All right.
All right.
Beyond the Thunderdome is not the best in the series.
I never said it was
I'm
the
gonna
best.
say
It's
it's
just the one I watched was.
It's the third best in the series.
Okay. What
Because
are the other ones?
Road Warrior is definitively the best.
Right, Road Warrior. Then there's Mad Max.
Okay.
Is that
Fury Road, I would say, is number 2, easily. Like, you know what?
Trying to think if
Thunderdome is my least favorite because, okay.
it's because it's
Okay.
got Tina Turner in it?
I'm not saying it's because it has Tina Turner.
Man,
but
fuck Tina
Okay.
Turner.
Road Warrior is the best, right?
Okay.
That has the Great Humongous in it.
I will
And that's the one that I always quote where I'm like, we go in, we take no prisoners.
Soon, my dog
Soon, my dog of war.
Yeah, that
But
is
we
definitely
wait.
the best. Yeah.
We do things my way.
My way.
Losers wait.
Thomas
Okay, so-
Caudill hit it right on the head on the Facebook comment. He said, y'all are getting me through this last 2 hours of work. I, for one, look forward to the apocalypse. I want to live like Mad Max.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
once again, Road Warrior. Okay,
Yes.
Fury Road,
Okay.
Okay.
which I think is a fucking amazing movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original Mad Max.
Okay. Yeah. That was like sort of like
That was before the
It
apocalypse.
was like kind of like before.
We're
like,
talking about a
yeah.
society on the cusp of collapse,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
the cusp.
And then Thunderdome is my least
yeah.
favorite.
All right.
Road Warrior is definitively the best because it has all the elements that I absolutely love about those Mad Max movies.
Yes.
You have fucking Mel Gibson at his fucking peak, right?
Prime.
Well, okay, do we want to say peak? I mean, maybe Braveheart was his peak, but let's just say
he was younger than Braveheart, wasn't it? Was that movie before Braveheart?
no.
Was it after?
Road Warrior was way before Braveheart.
Well, I know that. I'm just talking about Thunderdome. Thunderdome was before Braveheart. All those movies were before
all those
Braveheart.
movies were before Braveheart.
He's like super, super young.
You want to get the juice out, you're gonna have to go through me.
But
But
that little midget guy.
anyways,
Bruh.
but yeah.
What are we sitting at on time right now?
We're probably with the edits over an hour.
Okay.
That's fine. That's
How you
fine.
feeling?
Sometimes people need a good long one, don't
Yeah.
you?
Sometimes they like the long one. It's not always about how you work it. Sometimes it is about the size.
Sometimes it's about the long fat one, you know.
Yeah. Or the long skinny one because you hit that inner child. No chomo.
Yeah.
But if you want to learn more about my opinions on Mad Max and Road Warrior and all that, you go over to my blog at
Youporn.com.
tubsblog.youporn.com.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. But
We got
Not yet.
some comments from Mr. Caudill. He thinks that Fury Road was the best one and Road Warrior is the second best. But
that's a debatable thing.
Big dick energy.
You can have that debate some other point. But.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to say. Fury Road is amazing, right? I think I put Road Warrior above Fury Road for one reason and one reason only, and that's the nostalgia factor. Because, one, I find Mel Gibson to be the definitive Max.
Oh, well,
right?
yeah.
So you can't put someone who's...
hold on. Is Fury Road's the new one, right?
Yeah, Fury Road's the new one.
Okay. It wasn't bad, but yes, correct. Yeah, I'll completely agree with you on that.
Yeah.
That it's not the original.
No.
And for that reason, you have to put it behind the
Exactly,
original.
because
Yes.
the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, I love Tom Hardy,
Mm-hmm.
but Tom Hardy isn't Max Rakowski.
Isn't Tom Hardy a bundle of sticks? I thought he was.
No?
No?
He's a weird fellow, but he's
Oh.
not a bundle of sticks.
Okay, I don't know. For some reason, I heard that through some grapevine or something. I don't know. I guess he's not. Whatever.
I mean, because the thing, I like Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I like him too. I don't think he's a bad actor.
If
He's a great actor.
if in the list of actors, you're like, who's going to replace Mel Gibson as Mad Max?
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely put him up there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
but
and that movie was a good movie.
oh yeah, and
Oh,
the thing
it
is,
was a
like,
great movie.
and that's the thing. George Miller like brought back things that we thought we talked about this before the show with the whole practical effects thing, because George Miller, like 90% of the scenes in Fury Road are practical.
Yeah.
They weren't done with CGI,
Oh yeah, for real.
which is something you don't even see anymore.
Furiosa. I'm not following this. Do
What's that?
you understand that? Oh, that was Furiosa. Was the
Yeah, that was.
that was the person on the
Yeah, it was Charlize Theron.
yeah
She
yeah.
played Furiosa, which that's the thing. I would totally watch a movie that was just about her, right?
That would be awesome.
But when we're talking about Mad Max in general,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Everybody has their opinions. Road Warrior is the best,
True.
in my opinion.
that's true. Yeah.
Is the best one. There's no debate about that one.
Yes. I'm gonna go.
I mean-
take a little Brian here break. Yes.
Brian here, break. Do you need me
Brian.
to scoot forward or should I just move entirely?
Nah, you're fine. Getting out.
909 Bro said, what about his tiny hat rage? Best Mel Gibson ever. Battle Bun Fitness said, Tubbs, hashtag triggered.
Well, I don't know where it's triggered by.
I don't know. I wasn't in here. I was outside checking the mail.
It's hard to say. It's probably when Thomas Caudill said that Fury Road was better than Road
I think
Warrior.
that's where I left off.
And I have contention with that, but I'm not like, it doesn't make me angry.
I get it, but we talk about it. You know,
It's
it's
just
like
a healthy debate,
right.
you know? I'm okay with that.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm not mad by it.
Just a little.
You know, now somebody gets on there and says, Return of the Jedi is better than Empire Strikes Back, then I'm going to flip this goddamn table
Yeah.
on its end. And nobody wants to see that.
I mean, I want to see it.
No, nobody wants to see
It's
that.
an insurance claim.
It's a lot of shit getting broke.
Insurance claim.
I mean, for all I know, my Lament configuration cube broke.
normally we, if anybody's new to this show and you're still with us, we're not normally this off the wall as far as like everywhere all the time, but we do our little due diligence in being spastic.
Yeah.
So, or even for longtime listeners, I'll give it out, shout it out again. I actually thought about putting this in your birthday tribute post that I made on Instagram today.
Nice.
My idea for your birthday gift was to have everybody go to Amazon and buy your book.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Can you just tell them about it?
Okay, so
Buy his book.
like 2 years ago, I wrote this book. It's called The King's Fire.
The King's Fire, Prophecy and Flame.
Prophecy and Flame, book 1. Because it's planned book 1 of 5 books,
Yes.
but I'm a lazy fucking piece of
Yeah, I was
shit.
gonna say.
Well, I'm not. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm lazy, but I write other things too. I have
We're not going there, stink butt.
like 2 novellas in the works, right?
Yeah.
Other works,
Oh, yes.
but because I like to diversify.
Diversify your bonds.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about The King's Fire, Prophecy and Flame. It's under the author name S. James Imhoff.
Is that similar to how like Stephen King did Richard Bachman? You made a fake name. Your real name's Tubbs. Your government name.
Yeah, so
government.
that's the name you'd find it under Amazon. You could buy a hard copy, or you could buy an e-copy of it.
Yeah.
Amazing, in my humble opinion,
Mine as
amazing
well.
fantasy series.
Not that we are really close, but I loved it.
Which
And-
I mean, I always wanted to write my entire life. That was my thing, right? I like storytelling. I like telling stories.
Yeah. Not a snitch though.
No, not like that.
Right.
I like telling things that
Fantasy stories.
exactly. So, or horror. My last 2 things have been horror. So.
This is a work of fiction.
Fictions.
But and it kind of came from the place of like other stories, and I was kind of like, you know what? I think I could do something better
Yeah.
than this.
Better.
Right.
So that's exactly what I did, or I attempted it. I feel like I did a decent job, and if you look at like my inspirations for it, where I would definitely put like T.H. White's Once a Future King as like a good inspiration for it, but also Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. And just like adventure stories, you know what I mean, and that's basically what it is. It's a fantasy adventure story.
You should definitely go over to Amazon, check it out.
It's not what I call. I mean, to an extent, it is what you call high fantasy, but I wouldn't put it in the high fantasy category because magic is very minimal in the series.
Are you talking high like marijuana high? Or?
Well, no, I'm talking about like crazy, like there's not any magical, crazy Harry Potter shit going on.
high
right?
brow?
No, it's just called high fantasy.
I'm just
right?
curious.
It'd probably put in high fantasy simply because of the context, because there are talking animals in it, which puts it probably in the realm of high fantasy. But
I've seen talking animals in
marijuana.
it's
I like to think of it more like swashbuckling. There's sword fights. There's and it's
Like the Princess Bride
kind of, and it takes place like I try to put it in a. Now imagine this is in a fictitious world. But
Yes.
it's still people still use swords and bow and arrows, but gunpowder and rifles and muskets are in use.
It's almost gunslingery.
But it's still in its infancy. They haven't figured out there's people who don't trust it yet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Blunderbuss is some Assassin's Creed shit.
but yeah, so if you want to go out there, it's on Amazon, and probably sometime in the new year, my novella will also be out, and its title is Help. It's not out yet, so you can't look for it. But it's a novella. It's probably going to be about 150 pages. It's a post-apocalyptic horror story. I'm actually super proud of this one. And so far, from the people that have read it, they've said it's the best thing I've wrote so far.
Yeah.
So be looking for that. I'll probably let you guys know on the podcast when it's out.
I wouldn't mind reading it.
Oh,
But
I got a
the-
quick
not like
question
I'm your
for you
best
though,
friend or
real,
anything.
real quick. So,
Yeah.
when are all these books going to come out on Audible?
Man,
Or,
I've been
I
pressing
said
this dude.
audio format.
I've been pressing this dude forever.
I gotta stop being a lazy turd and fucking do the audio for
I
it.
offered
you know?
him. I offered him my audio services, which are not cheap. If you go to Fiverr,
Yeah.
I told him I'd edit every bit of it,
Huh.
and I only wanted like some minuscule amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't
It
done
hasn't
yet.
happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
a
a lot of
little,
work.
I'm a little disappointed in you there with that bit.
I get it.
But,
We love
because that's the only way you're going to get me to really do it.
Do you have an unedited digital copy of that help? Because I wouldn't mind reading it.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It's still, I need to do a couple things to it, but it's done for the most part.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know you told me the concept, and I've been intrigued ever since.
Yeah, from the people that, the few people that have read it, and they also, mind you, Tobeans has read and edited The King's Fire for me after my initial edit.
Didn't St. Catherine have a hand too?
Yes, St. Catherine as well. And they both had a hand in helping me edit the work. Of course, and the book is dedicated. There's dedications to both of them in my first book.
Right.
But Tobeans also has done editing on Help. And she said that by and large, she says you can tell that your writing has matured and evolved. So I hope y'all are looking forward to that because I love the story, the whole concept of itself, and I don't want to give too much away, but basically, what it boils down to is I was inspired by the concept of cordyceps, the fungus that attack ants.
Oh yeah, that's some crazy ass
And
shit.
compel them to climb like the highest plant they could find, and then sink their jaws into something. So the underlying principle is it's post-apocalyptic,
and everything's being affected by that.
Well,
kind
here's
of
the thing.
or-
No. Okay, so
Don't give it all away.
It's a virus, right?
Yeah. All right.
That when infected by it, when it initiates its initial symptoms. So basically, what happens is the person doesn't know they have it until they start violently sneezing.
Okay.
And then they start sneezing up blood. And then they immediately seek help. Something in their brain tells them to seek help. And then as soon as they seek help, they start spewing blood and fluid at the person that they seek help from.
Interesting.
And that's how it spreads.
So, of course, there are going to be a certain number of people that are immune to said virus because that's always how it works out.
Here's the thing. I didn't explore who's immune. I just explored who survived the shit.
Okay.
Probably assholes.
Yeah.
Well,
assholes with bunkers.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say they're assholes, but the trio that my story follows is a mother, a daughter, and some random woman that they find who got the shit tortured out of her in the apocalypse.
Nice.
So I'm not going to give anything else away.
No.
Because I think it's a great story.
That's all you get for free.
And like I said, it's a novella, so it's not even that long.
Right.
It's just a short little ditty. But I think that wraps it up for the show.
For sure.
We'd like to thank y'all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this Drunkcast, because I am fucking shitty.
What is it? We get drunk twice a year, right?
Yeah.
Now and Christ Mass?
New Year's.
New Year's.
I don't get drunk on Christmas. I used to get drunk on Halloween as well, but now that's
Yeah, I was going to say, what happened to your Halloween party?
I didn't have a Halloween party this year.
I know. I was like, what's she doing for Halloween? I was like, I didn't hear anything.
I did the wholesome thing and took my nephew around and passed it and helped him collect candy.
But you did not go to the Polish Nightmare's house? Or did you even go around their said little hamlet?
No, I went around my hamlet.
All right.
There was a fucking gigantic frozen windstorm that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was crazy, wasn't
Fucking
it?
hell.
I forgot, yeah.
But plus, fuck Ohio, because last night it was 52 degrees. I walked to the gas station for re-up with fucking mesh shorts.
You did what?
And a shirt. I walked to the gas station.
Why?
Wearing shorts.
Why would you?
Last night.
Oh, well, that was warm.
So I'm saying, like, it was 52 last night. Now it's
Right.
like you'd freeze to death.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank y'all for listening. I tell you what you need to do. You go over to Patreon.
Yes. Give him that
You
Monet.
can start with $1 a month.
$1 a month. You could go up farther if you like. I need to revamp the reward tiers, but we got some bumper stickers for you if you want to go. See, $1 amount is a shout out.
Yeah.
We'll give you a healthy shout out.
Yeah.
$5 a month get you a bumper sticker and a shout out. $20 get you a T-shirt if Jason Saylor comes through.
And we're
Over at
working.
Infidel Custom.
We're also working on getting pins.
Yes. Changing the whole name of the game. Changing it from a nation to a secret society.
The Eternal Order of Bones and Tubs. I like it. But you go over there, or if you want to hit us up in the DMs, you can talk to us at Instagram.
Instagram.com/Bones and Tubs.
We like hearing from you. You could also write us really long emails talking about your life. We'll we'll probably read them on the
No,
show.
probably about it. Also, another shout out to Australia. I went on Periscope and I got on every single person's video that they made, and it took some time in every part of Australia, and I commented. So they've all been exposed. They all know that they've been called out. I want to make contact with an Australian. I want to make friends. I want to have a base of operations in Australia.
Yeah.
Because you guys are the only ones that are going to survive this coming nuclear war.
Yeah.
And I would like to be over there.
So nobody's going to fuck with you. I mean, you're Australia, man. You got drop bears and kangaroos and
Yeah.
or
Wallabies
or roos, as you call them.
Roided out.
Marsupials.
Fucking.
Kind of stuff.
You know, beach going. You know, those kind of people. We're on Facebook still.
Facebook.com/Bones and Tubs.
And if we're on YouTube, we're on YouTube still.
At the Bones and Tubs Show.
Who knows? Today was the day supposedly that they were going to fucking...
I know that's right.
They were going to exercise their proverbial demons.
They're going to start it at least.
Wait, what? What's going on with YouTube?
They changed their terms of service agreement so they can get rid of any account. They're the sole person to make the decision. If they don't see you as profitable, which means they can get rid of anybody they want. So think about that.
Okay. But other than that, we hope you all had a good time on the show tonight. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah.
We hope you have a good week. We hope to see you next time. And between now and then, we hope you all stay safe and nice and cozy and warm.
We're sending you all those deep, spiritual Australian kisses. It's like a French kiss, but down under. We love you.
We really do.
The bad thing about being honest, the straightforward and doing that is people know where you stand and they try to take advantage of you. They take advantage of your good nature. They take advantage of the fact that they know that you're a good guy, you are a straight shooter, and that you're not going to retaliate on them when they fuck you. Well, folks, most of the time I believe that's probably true. But God built me to be here to prove to you that what you have been doing for God knows how many years is wrong. You picked on the wrong man. I'm not tough.
You hear that?
I'm not that strong.
Yeah. Yeah. They rolled up in all black, windows half cracked, scoping out the scene before they attacked. Had they on bad guys in most people's eyes. Most trust them with their life cause they got a badge and tie. Gifted a position given to them by a system that set it all up to put the kids into prison. This is non-fiction, non-violence, so just listen. They got a mission to imprison your mind and soul. This ain't nothing new, but we survive what we're sold. And don't believe in ourselves, but believe what we're told. And we're all molded by a machine that gets in your dreams. It can get in your gut and kill your self-esteem. And I've been scolded and told who I should be, but I'll never conform. I was born to be free. It's a setup, I never let up. From the cradle to the grave, they got you in the cage. It's a setup, so keep your head up. Cause they're selling all that doubt with every word at the mouth. It's a setup, I never let up. From the cradle to the grave, they got you in the cage. It's a setup, so keep your head up. Cause they're selling all that doubt with every word at the mouth. Giving numbers a birth, yeah, that's a fact. Deny it if you want, but I'll do the math. I face facts and understand. Had to overstand the plan with my mind intact. And I got more than a plan, I got hope and belief. Dreams and faith, and know damn well that's what they want to take. It's a weapon, fear's aggression, and they plant it in our minds to the point we can't find a way out, a way in. And anywhere you go, you'll see how many men over there and everywhere. They're armed and prepared to do whatever it takes. They don't play fair, that's a jump out boys with the plastic toys draped in all black, ready to bring the noise. A setup, I never let up. From the cradle to the grave, they got you in the cage. It's a setup, so keep your head up. Cause they're selling all that doubt with every word at the mouth. It's a setup, I never let up. From the cradle to the grave, they got you in the cage. It's a setup, so keep your head up. Cause they're selling all that doubt with every word at the mouth.